Yep, you've been saying it for a while, really since the beginning of the week, and we've seen it happen a couple of times.
Unless you're Wee Man.
Unless you're Wee Man.
Unless you're Wee Man.
Yeah, he
Wee Man
didn't hear about
Tempest all day.
He didn't hear about the nerf. He just went around crazy, just kill after kill after kill. But here's a look at how the series in Alpha is going. Mindfreak win the hard points. FC Black, everything in between. And now we head to a Game 5. Game 2 dominated by FC Black. Absolutely just destroyed Mindfreak. But the one thing I said at the very beginning, the thing that worries me the most about FC Black, their composure in high-pressure situations.
Well, this is the very map that they played against D6.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Honestly, it's one of those times where I don't know if you had just said that, but that's the only thing my mind is focused on. But they had the 5-2 lead against D6 on this map, and they were looking great strategies while doing it. But now they're in a situation 4v5. They clutched a couple on Gridlock. Is this the start to one here? Asim not quite able to find the kill. Moshto making the play, but Beeston's going to read it. Sound OP. Now Asim's trying to make a move. He's able to pick up one, but his teammates elsewhere have fallen. Phantoms, though, does find a kill, but 15 seconds left, and one of you has to hop the bomb. This is going to be Mindfreak going up 1-0. As long as they don't get ninja defused. Phantom's actually defusing. Oh, this might be just catastrophic. You have a nade. Just shoot him in the side. He's able to hit one. Fighter able to pick up two for what should have been a much freer round than that.
That was too close.
Mindfreak still, though, 1-0. There's no situation you should ever lose a 3v2 with 17 seconds left.
Well, here's how Fighter cleaned it up. Phantoms close to defusing. Not close enough. Advantage Mindfreak in the Game 5.
Beauty of stim shot is if you're in a 3v2 and you start getting shot, just stay alive. Just run away, slide, use cover, just stay alive. You have one guy on bomb checks, but either way, no harm, no foul. Fighter having a halfway decent round, able to pick up 2 kills, shocks as well. And now this is just the entire lobby stacked up over by this A side. Who can connect? Fighter's got the SOG, but he's just looking to pepper the opponent as he is dodging every nade in the book. And his teammate Luca right next to him, able to find the first kill. Now the reinforcements are actually in. Beeston is near enough that he can help the rotation, and he's making sure no one flanks.
He is keeping Fighter alive here. See if he can try and edge closer towards the streaks. It's a 5v4 in favor of Mindfreak. In Game 2, though, there was a fair amount of rounds like that where FC Black gave him no respect at all. Swifty gets the pick with a sniper rifle, 3v5. See you later, Mosh. 5v2, 5v1. Tish, you're either about to make the greatest play we've seen all year, or you're going to fall right here. Well, that's 2. There it is. The trade comes through.
I will say, I think Swifty has been arguably the best sniper, at least at the PLQ. I'm not saying in the game, but every single game I've seen him in Search and Destroy, even in game number 2. Granted, they lost 6-2, but he was hitting shots. Even the biggest problem we had in game number 2 was he got a hit marker to potentially shut down streaks that would have been the round, and who knows how differently that game could have gone.
In terms of shots taken, shots landed, if that was a percentage, I'd probably agree with you.
He's up there. And again, I'm not saying definitively the best. I'm sure there's a handful of people in this conversation, but I'm impressed by him. He has been hitting some very dirty shots, and we will get a bit of a teaser here. Little jump snipe. Shades of Lucky. The player, not...
That round of Search and Destroy from Heretics was probably one of the most convincing rounds you'll ever see to secure yourself a place at something big, of course, for them, the Pro League. They just blitzed that round. Very, very impressive. But back in this Game 5, Mindfreak 2-0 up. The question, does FC Black have the ice? 2 rounds in? Answer, not quite yet.
First blood, Asim. Sog's great in those situations, able to just barely stay alive, and that is all he needed. Even with 4 men alive, they are going to be going for the plant. Asim has worked himself mid-map. In between 2 people, still able to get one. Tish is there for the trade. Beeson's getting tagged up, shot from every direction. You imagine someone's going to find him. It's going to be Tish, the man that took over game number 2. 4 kills right now for his squad, and, well, Swifty, just best of luck. They're going to feed it to Phantoms and let whoever get that defuse. They're just having a strong debate. They gave it to the man that's 850 away. They're doing it for Specialist, I assume. They want him to get close to the War Machine. Would be my best guess.
I mean, that's the only logical explanation.
Or they're crazy.
There's that too.
But we'll go with the first one.
Yeah, first one sounds better. FC Black win their first round here in the Game 5. The defuse comes through. And it really was Hacienda, who at the very beginning of the round was almost trapped in a corner, still got first blood, then slides in a situation where there's two Mindfreak players watching and still gets one. So the opening definitely made by him, but Tish closes it out, and he was phenomenal in map number 2.
Yes, he was. Man took over, and it's a situation where if Hacienda doesn't get that first kill, Tish is dead. Like, he might be able to take one with him, but if that intro kill doesn't happen, Tish is dead, and then the round might go completely differently. But FC Black stops the bleeding, but you do have a couple players that need to get some kills on board.
Yes, they do. Mosh and Gravity both 0-2. Scene with 1. Mosh will fall. Gravity does get his pick, but 3 versus 3 situation. 2 players here from Mindfreak. Hacienda needs to be careful. Pinch coming through from mid. Shocks reads it perfectly. Gravity will fall. There's a big flank coming in from Hacienda. 2 versus 1 situation now. Down to Beastin. What can he produce from Mindfreak? Well, makes it a 1v1. Phantoms versus Beastin. Phantoms at 6-2. Slides across. Beastin weak. Holds the corner. Tries to pre-fire. Now scrambling away. Both players readjust their angles. Beastin just not landing the shots yet. Bear in mind, Phantoms does have to plant here in this situation. Time ticking. Beastin reads it. Spots a shadow. Phantoms has gone bottom middle. Easy pick. Advantage Mindfreak.
What a huge round as well, because that got interesting. But then we have spoken many times about how difficult it is to clutch. And that is a 1v2 that, honestly, I was going to say made it look easy. Didn't even make it look easy. That took quite a bit of effort of healing and shooting and healing and shooting and sliding. But comes out, makes the play, reads Phantoms perfectly, who eventually just overextended. And that is an important round for Mindfreak to get.
Once again, gives them a little bit of a cushion. 2 rounds. 3-1 advantage Mindfreak in this game 5. And again, you're looking at Mosh still yet to find that pick. 0-3 currently here after 4 rounds. Let's take a look at Mindfreak. I'm more than happy just going to plant that bomb. Freest plant in the world.
And the problem for FC Black is going to be Luca. Luca's coming on the late flank. He could just sit here and watch over mid-map. It's going to be free kills for him, but he mantles and gets taken down, so a glimmer of opportunity. Shocks is going to fly out mid-map. Now they have the War Machine, going to invest that, able to find one. It's going to hold the second players off, and Swifty eventually cleans them up 3v2. You got the bomb down, War Machine out. You should have the information. Players coming from front. They're going to get tagged up. And if you're Phantoms and Mosh, what can you do?
Well, nothing. You're going to get a shot on the side. More than likely, Swifty puts some shots down. Fighter connects with another War Machine as Mindfreak steamroll through FC Black that round.
And FC Black, they trusted their ability to retake, and maybe they might have had a good opportunity, but the War Machine comes out. This doorway is now, I think, Shocks. I already forget these things, but Mindfreak, they got the 1v2. They use their specialist pretty well. Secure the round wins. Sizable lead. Don't throw it away.
Don't think they will. Don't think they will. Mindfreak. When it comes to these situations, again, we've talked about it. Players, such experiences, veterans, big-time players. And I mean, FC Black, they went, all right, let's try and do what Mindfreak did to us last round. Yeah, bet. 1v5. And we're, 15 seconds into the round? Good luck, Phantoms. Mindfreak about to put themselves at match point here in the game 5. We've seen a fair amount of 5-1 comebacks this week, Chance. If there was another one here at this stage of the tournament, well, I don't know what I would do.
If they were squeaking by with these round wins, maybe. But Mindfreak, they just ran them over like a truck. That was a confidence call on defense. Occasionally you'll see it happen where you just send everybody aggressively up towards the site. It can be tricky to pull it off, and I think only 1 player fell in that entire situation for Mindfreak. You trade 1 life for 5, and I don't know if FC Black has the ice. Again, they had problems against the D6.
I don't think they do. I'll be the first to say it.
Got Mosh at 0-5, Gravity at 2-5.
And the biggest game 5 many of these players have probably ever played. Yes, they may have a bigger one later on if they were to fall to the losers bracket, but we'll see. We've seen 5 more comebacks. Problem is, Fighter does have a lightning strike, not able to get the bomb down. Decides against it, pushes away. Of course, he was being tagged up.
This is the man that needs to stay alive because he's got the lightning strike as well. Has 2 players underneath. You talk about needing to stay alive. You got players that are trying to trade these kills, but meanwhile, Gravity on the flank. Free kill number 1. Free tag up number 2 that eventually goes to his seam. And honestly, I want them to give Mosh a kill.
I was literally about to say the same thing. Just feed him a kill. Feed Mosh a kill. Give him a confidence boost. Or, you know, a team could just do that. That works as well.
That's cool.
But you gotta get him off the mark, man. You gotta get him off the mark.
But he's fun. You know, if you got to see him out there making plays like that, like, you know, maybe a donut's acceptable. No, it's not. Get this man a kill. Use the TAC 5. You win the round. Couple nice plays coming in. And I already forgot, was it Gravity that went on the flank that round? That opened things up?
Yes.
These things happen so fast, Ben.
They do happen quick. For me, the problem was where Mindfreak left the bomb. Obviously, Fighter was trying to plant, had to pull away. Jump spot middle, bomb goes down there. The horrible place. But when you have a 5-1 lead, you can give up a round like that. Right, Chance?
Absolutely. Possibly not. Keep in mind, Fighter does still have that lightning strike as well as the specialists that are all on board. Swifty, though, gets that first kill. Player's going to be trapped, sliding back and forth, but he's dealing with 2 players from Mindfreak. He's getting tagged up, but the flank is in. It's Gravity again, is able to pick up at least 1. I think he got 2. Tish, though, gets dropped. Shocks. Gives Mindfreak the man advantage. This is for all the Juju, and Phantom says, guys,
I got it.
You got to trust me.
It's not even about trust. Lose this round, you're in the loser's bracket. You have no chance, no choice whatsoever. Invest 2 shots, the challenge is going to come through. You can't push an Annihilator. That'd be crazy. 37 seconds on the clock, of course, for Phantom's here. Does need to grab the bomb and plant. Mindfreak have just scrambled away. This is where you got to be decisive if you're Phantoms.
And they're just letting it run out. The Annihilator is going to evaporate at a certain point. They spot him on the bomb as well.